your song. She needs to be out.
Early one morning the sun was shining, and I was laying in bed, wondering if she changed that much if her hair was still red. Her folks said our lives together, they were sure was gonna be rough. Never did like a mama's homemade dress, Papa's bank book wasn't big enough. But I was standing on the side of the road with the rain falling on my shoes, heading out for the East Coast, so Lord knows I paid some dues getting through. Tangled up in blue. Well, she was married when we first met and soon to be divorced. Helped her out of a jam, I guess, but I used a little too much force. So we drove that car as far as we could and abandoned it out west. Separated on the docks that night, both agreeing it was for the best. I turned around to look at her as she was walking away. Heard her say over my shoulder, you know, we'll meet again someday on the avenue. Tangled up in blue. Well, I had a job in the great North Woods. I was working as a cook for a spell, but I never did like it all that much. One day the axe just fell, so I drifted on down to New Orleans, where I was lucky to be employed, working on a while on a fishing boat right outside of Delacroix. All the while that I was alone, you know, the past was close behind. I've seen a lot of women, fellas, but she never escaped my mind, and I just grew tangled up in blue. She was working in a topless place, and I stopped in for a beer. Just kept looking at the side of her face, and the spotlight so clear. Later on, as the crowd thinned out, I was just about to do the same. She was standing right there, back of my chair, said, "Honey, don't I know your name?" Well, I muttered something under my breath, and she studied the lines of my face. Must admit I felt a little uneasy when she bent down and tied the laces of my shoe. Tangled up in blue. Yeah. Well, now she lived with him on Montague Street in a basement down the stairs. There was music in the cafes, a night of revolution in the air. He started into dealing with slaves, and something inside of her died. Had to sell everything she owned and froze right up inside. One day a northern bottom fell out and I became withdrawn. The only thing I knew how to do was to keep on keeping on like a bird that flew. Said tangled up in blue. Said tangled up in blue. Well, now I'm going back again. I gotta get back to her somehow. All the people that we used to know, they're an illusion to me now. Yeah, now some are mathematicians, some are truck drivers' wives. I don't know how they all got started. I don't know what they do with their lives. But me, I'm still on the road. I'm just heading for another joint. We always did agree. We just saw it from a different point of view. Hey, tangled up in blue. I said tangled up in blue. Yeah, tangled up in